Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Morton game and all the other Scottish Championship games from yesterday, Saturday the 10th of August, Matchday 2 of the Championship. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to be going on to the game that I was at. It was Morton 4, Alloa 1, and it was a good performance by Morton for the most part. We started well, first 5-10 minutes we came out of the blocks well, and McHugh he got a good goal after 5 minutes, a smart finish from a nice cross into the box along the ground. So he took that home after 5 minutes, and we all thought, yeah, we're good here. Well, we could go on and put a few past them, but then Alloa came up the pitch and they scored a very good goal, to be fair to them. It was a good counter-attack. Fell to the player Colley on the edge of the box, number 7, who fired it into the bottom left corner. It was a very good finish, a good move, but you know, you could say it could have been preventable. But for the rest of the first half, it was just a scrappy game. Nothing was really happening. Nobody could create massive chances. But in the second half, we came out the better team, and after 53 minutes, Reece Line scored a very good goal. It was a ball out to Bob McHugh, who put it in with his left, and it was a fantastic finish by Line to beat the Alloa keeper after 53 minutes. And then 8 minutes later, McHugh came with another one. A ball came into the box. Brian McLean headed it back across, and McHugh put it into the net. It was a good finish, and that was soon followed a minute later by the red card of Alloa's captain Andy Graham. He was booked for dissenting the referee, so he got the yellow card, and his referee walked away. He shouted something at him and was rightly given the red card. So not a good example to set to his team, you could say, but that it was insignificant to the game. We were always going to win from that point, and we did add another one. McHugh rounding off a fantastic performance and a hat-trick with an overhead kick from around 6 or 7 yards out, chested the ball up and overhead kicked it. It was close to the keeper, Neil Parry, who you could argue maybe should have saved it, but I think the power took it in rather than the placement. So a good day at the office for us. The only thing you could argue about was maybe we could have kept a clean sheet, but there was nothing we could have done about the goal. It was a very good goal. So yeah, Morton 4, Alloa 1. And you know, the stats show that we were dominant. We had 16 shots to 8 with 9 on target compared to Alloa's 3. You can see that if we deserved the victory. Possession was 50-50, so you know, we'd probably want to have more of the ball, but what we did have of the ball, we used it better than they did, which is always something you like to see. You know, their discipline was worse than our discipline. Their discipline, I said it again, their discipline throughout the game was worse than ours. We had 2 yellows and they had 5, and obviously they had a red card as well. So all round a good performance. No major injuries, nothing to worry about going into next week's cup game. And so I'm going to just go through the other results. I'll just go through them quickly. Inverness 2, Arbroath 1. Bobby Lynn scored the first goal for Arbroath after 26 minutes. He's the talisman. He was great last season, and he's got his first goal of the season this year. But Aaron Doran replied just before half time in the 44th minute for Inverness, making the teams go in level at the break before Miles Storey completed the comeback in the 82nd minute to make it 2-1 to Inverness in the Highlands. In our second game, it was Queen of the South 1, Dunfermline 1. Dunfermline took the lead after just 8 minutes. Kyle Turner putting in the back of the net for the Pars before ex-Morton man Gary Oliver equalised in the 62nd minute, with the game playing out as a 1-1 draw. The other game on Saturday was Dundee 1, Ayr 0. Just the one goal in this game in the 74th minute, scored by Dundee's Andrew Nelson, which puts them on a good start to the season so far. And you probably know Friday's game, it was Partick Thistle 1, Dundee United 2. Thistle obviously took a 1-0 lead through defender Stephen Saunders before, you know who scored, Lawrence Shanklin scored in the 55th minute, with Peter Pollitt securing the win for United in the 73rd minute, meaning that United, they've got maximum points so far in this league. They're in 6th and obviously top of the table. In second is their city rivals Dundee, whose comeback against Dunfermline and a well fought result against Ayr puts them on 4 points in second position. Then we've got three teams from 3rd to 5th who are all on 3 points, and that is us, Morton, who won just there, Ayr, who beat us the week before, and Inverness, who dispatched Arbroath just yesterday. Then in 6th we've got Dunfermline, who had 2 draws against Dundee in the first day, and Queen of the South, who are in 7th, just I think goals scored behind Dunfermline, who drew with Dunfermline yesterday, and obviously with Arbroath 0-0 on the first day of the season. In 8th we've got Thistle, who've got 1 point after their first day draw with Alloa. 9th Arbroath, who obviously drew with Queen of the South on the first day, and 10th we've got Alloa, who, like I just mentioned, drew with Thistle on the first day of the season. So after 2 games, Lawrence Shankland is top of the goal scoring charts, obviously, with 5 goals. Bob McHugh in 2nd with his hat-trick yesterday, putting him on 3. And 3rd, Danny Johnson of Dundee, who scored 2 goals. I think they've both been penalties against Dunfermline this season, so, well, that's all he does score then. He's a penalty king, you could say. And top of the assist charts, there's 3 players all level. James Keatings of Inverness, I think he's at now. I could be wrong though. Bob McHugh with 2, got 1 yesterday, and obviously 1 against Ayr. And Paul McMullen, who also has 2 playing for Dundee United. There is no championship games next weekend, as quite a few of the teams are playing in the Betfred Cup, but I'll just go through the teams that are playing in that from the championship and my prediction. So first of all, Dunfermline travel to Celtic, and I think it's going to be a hard game for Dunfermline, who've not looked convincing too much in their first 2 games, so I think Celtic will probably win this one, but I think Dunfermline could put up a good challenge, to be fair. So I think it could be a tight game, but with the form Celtic's in, I think that they will edge it, so I think it'll be 3-1 to Celtic against Dunfermline. The second one is Partick Thistle against Ross County, 2 teams that were in the league last year. Obviously Thistle stayed up, but Ross County went up to the Premiership, so I think that Ross County will have enough to beat Thistle. They have been in alright form so far this season, obviously beating Hamilton 4-0, I think it was, on the first day of the season, so I think they'll go into the game full of confidence, and I think that they'll beat a struggling Thistle by 2-0. And next up, it's the one that you probably think, what am I going to predict for this one? It's Morton against Hibs, and I think that, you know, the result we've just got, it's a very good result. It'll give the players confidence going into the game at Easter Road, but Hibs they've got some good players. They've got a lot of players that will win games, like Stevie Malin and Christian Deutsch have got up front, who's I think will be a good signing. So going off the back of that, I'm going to be optimistic. I think that we will win 1-0. We might not, but you know, you've got to be confident going into games like that. And the final one on Sunday, I think this is, it's Dundee against Aberdeen. I think this will be a good game. Dundee just got through the group stage where a win against Inverness on the final match day. So I think that Aberdeen, coming off the back of a European game, they could be tired, but I can see this one going a draw maybe. I'm not sure if it goes to penalties or not, but I think we'll just say 1 each, and if it does go the distance, I reckon Aberdeen will have enough to get past them. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my opinion on how the championship's gone so far. I think that it's a league that, you know, it could go anyway. Dundee United are looking the early favourites, but we've still not seen very much from Thistle or Dunfermline, so maybe those 2 teams could push up the league next time they play. But that's the beauty of the championship. You never know how it's going to end up, which it's entertaining to watch, obviously. But yeah, like I say, end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and leave a like if you did. Comment what your thoughts on Matchday 2's fixtures and results were, and yeah, see you later.